We're going to be doing Yoda's theme, the oft-forgotten Yoda's theme from Star Wars. Okay, we're going to do the first half of this piece right here on YouTube. And if you'd like to finish it off, visit our website. It's free to try it out. You'll have access to this whole thing, the sheet music as well, and everything else we've ever done. Leave us a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Subscribe if you feel I've earned it. And we're going to get started with the left hand. So this is what we get in the beginning, right? So the left hand is pretty straightforward. Let's go with that first. We have 5, 2, and 1, and 5, 2, and 1. So it's just a matter of moving the second finger from G to A. And that covers the first 2 bars. So with counting, the first 2 bars sound like this. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... Okay. First 2 bars done. The third bar is this. Right, so we have, it's almost the same, it's just that the thumb now is on D instead of C. 5, 2, and 1. And this one. 5, 1, and 5, 2, 1. With counting, the third bar goes thusly. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and the last bar start the same way as it began the piece, 5, 2, 1, and you just add this new chord. So that's 5, 2, 1. You don't have to stretch here. You don't have to be able to reach this. I'm doing it just to show you where the notes are, but you can, starting from here, pivot on the second finger until you reach B with your first. So from the beginning, the left hand with counting 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... So there it is. Those are your first 4 bars in the left hand. Now the right hand is a little bit more difficult because it has both the melody and the accompaniment at the same time. So this is what happens. Right, so the melody is this. So if I play, these 2 notes are not part of the melody, only the C is. Right, this is part of the accompaniment. If I had more fingers in my left hand and a bigger left hand, I would play all of these notes with the left, right? Because it's, you know, it's its own thing, the accompaniment part. But because I don't, I have to share. You have to share too. So we have 5 and then 4, 2, and 1, which means that the 4, which is the melodic note, has to be louder than these 2 notes, which are not part of the melody. So you have to voice and make sure the 4 is louder. Okay, let's have a look at all of these notes here. We have 5, 4, 2, 1. C is louder than 2 and 1. 5, 4. And quietly 1 and 2. With counting, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And also notice that the A is on an offbeat, right? It's not on a number, it's on an and. It's on the end of 2, I think. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, moving on to the next bar, we get this. Kind of similar, but not quite the same. We get 5, 4. Again, same chord as before, But this time, I mean, I play it with 1, 2, and 5, so I changed fingerings here. But you can, if you'd like, stick to 1, 2, 4. The reason I changed to 5 here is because the top voice, the melody, I prefer to play 5, 4, 5. Right? I feel like I have a little bit more control and I can voice it a little bit better. But if you'd like, if you prefer, you can do 5, 4, 4, right? 5, 4, 4. But for the sake of consistency, I'm going to go and continue with 5, 2, and 1 instead of 4, 2, and 1. So next, 5, 4, and then the same two guys in the bottom here. With counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And notice which notes are in between beats. It'll be E and B, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and everything else aligns with the beat. Okay, moving on, we get this. Let's have a look at that. That's 5, 4. Again, you have an option to do 1, 2, 5 or 1, 2, 4. Doesn't really matter. 5, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The F is melodic, so it's louder than the B. Like that. And octave F and octave E. Now this E is actually the beginning of the next bar. So with counting, we're going to get this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And the final thing to just add into the mix is a quiet E and a quiet D and G sharp. Cool. All right, so I'm going to play it with both hands, nice and slow with the counting, and so you can see what goes on and how to navigate both of them together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... I'm going to do that one more time. Now, just notice when the notes align, when the hands align. Together, left, together, right, together, left, together. Moving on to the next bar. Together, together, together. Right, together, left, together. Together, together, together. Right, together, together, together. Right, together. Right, this one I forgot to mention in the right hand. It's not part of the melody, so that's why I didn't look at it at all. So after you finish the E, you have a 1, 2, 4 here. And here's that quiet E with a D sharp, D and G sharp, like that. All right, from the top. All right. Now, in terms of pedaling here, I would say that changing with the bass notes is the safest thing to do. I'll play it all again and I'll narrate the pedal changes. So if you're finished with all the notes, you've learned hands together, hands separate, all that business, the rhythm, you can have a look at this section for the pedaling. So pedals down, change. Change. Oops. change, 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 change. And there you have it, folks. That is it. There you have YODA'S theme. If you have any questions, leave them below. Hopefully I'll see you on the website. And thanks for watching. All right, take care.